a shelter, a whole act, a light that die with the night. You and I, we got our differences. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. We speak, but oh, nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me? Or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. Everything has lost its taste. Months of rain and chest pain.
Hello, my friends. Are we ready to get started? I'm ready. Hello, Ali, Malik, Silverfox, Heather G, Bold, Malik. Who else do I have here? Spicy Beans. Very nice. Cedric, got Gek Gaming. Very nice, very nice. All right, let me show you what kind of mischief I've gotten into. I've kind of set the stage for you all a little bit, but check this out. We have got us a little Christmas marketplace we're going to have to decorate this evening. I'll put you a little tree up. But yes, this is my ever-present Suyana marketplace with Drew's City Hall at the end that we have to... This has got to be changed. This has to be Christmas-fied. So that is our objective. Oh, and look, I lit the carousel a little bit. Drew did do a good job. Check out this City Hall he did. I raised it up a little higher because I'm going to kind of like make some steps leading up to it. But yeah. So Drew's City Hall will kind of end this little section of town. And then of course we can still branch off this way and, you know. So, yeah. Silverfox said, you mean like all of them complaining? Yeah. That's always a fun stream with those guys, though. Like, it's fun to stream with them individually, but that was really cool just to kind of have them all on there kind of ranting and raving. And see, we got to add some more Drew pieces in kind of when we go this way. And actually, Herman, he's got the park file as well. I'll have to see if I can bring in his. He was like doing a little reindeer pin for me. And it looks like he had a trolley station out here. So I'll have to see if I can kind of work his in whenever he sends that back. But we'll find a place for it. If you guys didn't catch the last couple episodes, this is the little house we added to the Main Street area. Kind of like a little craftsman style, you know. Little elevated house there. Then we brought in a little carousel. And then we've got to focus on this. All of this. You know what would be cool? If I got rid of all this stuff and did like a tree, like where people can come by and select their little Christmas trees, like a tree farm, but it's really in the middle of town. I think we can do something cool with that and get it lit up pretty cool. Drew become the mayor. Damn it, Drew. Oh, and remember we added the lighthouse last time, too. Yes. Really, really cool. Yes, a tree market. Yes, Ali has hit it right on the head. Narnia Hallmark vibes. This whole little strip we have going on. Is it not cool, though? I mean, like I said, even though we've kind of, we've got Christmas out of the way, we still just kind of need to continue with this for a little bit and, like, get it semi-fleshed out and finished up, you know? I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think your favorite part is so far? You got, is it the little ski rink and ski pond? A lot of people like this little Santa cottage. Remember, this was the first thing that we built. This was it. This was what it was only going to be. And then it kind of turned into all this. One little house. You know, the only thing that stinks, though, it's like Silver Fox said, the people do not dress to the occasion. So, you know, we'll let people in, but they're kind of walking around still in shorts, and, you know, it'd be cool if the game could, you know, like sense what climate they're in and like dress them accordingly, you know. Oh yeah, Allie said the poor little bear. There he is. Maybe he's only creepy if you want him to be. If you just want him to be a nice little guy hanging out up here, that could work. Place still looks pretty cool during the day, too. We always say the bear looks less creepy during the day. Pond still looks good during the day. Waterfall looks cool. Big windmill. Kind of make our way towards the little market we've got to work on. The house, that green, looks a lot better than the original green I had picked out. So that still looks cool. Carousel, that's awesome. Got our happy little snowman here. And yeah, we can... I got to get rid of some of these palm trees and stuff, though, and like these little tropical looking plants. And then, of course, I've got to get the path up there. And then it's just kind of just getting in here and detailing. Probably take the elephant head off. But the rest of the stuff with lighting, you know, we can get that going. Any Suyana updates at S10 Wolf? You know, probably coming this week, actually. We'll jump back over there. Because I've got the park file back from Eben now. And, yes, we will jump back in and start some Suyana mischief again. Probably this coming up week, maybe even Monday or Tuesday-ish. Probably go ahead and wrap up on this. Like I said, now that we're kind of moving into New Year's and getting, you know, we're kind of moving past Christmas. Probably wrap this up early next week and then jump back in into Suyana mode. And then, of course, too, remember, Zoofluencer and Beyond Drew want to build me stuff in Suyana as well, so that'll be interesting. Hey, Warble Glurp! I just like saying your name whenever I see you pop up. Warble. Yeah, little fireworks. Ooh la la for Suyana. Yep, that is going to be fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's jump in and kind of see what we can make happen. Let me see if I can turn this path a little bit like we need it to. Too much? Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough to get them up here at least. That is enough to get them up here. Hey, Primal Gamer. What's up, buddy? I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I did. See if we can kind of get this. Let me raise the angle on this. Because see, it's still going to be kind of important to have a kind of like a Christmas farm up here, because that's kind of what hides that little center kind of area. Let me see if I can break off right here, maybe? Path placement will be the death of me. I'm not worried about how they look really getting up to the up here, but I just want the street closed more so up here than anything, really, if you know what I mean. Then I've got to widen it way up. I've got it down pretty good in Suyana, but it's kind of hard to replicate it when you're in a whole new place. I kind of want to do that, maybe. Yeah, it's like Bold said, we don't even really need path here, but the only thing is it would look cool to see the people like come up here and use this, but we could fake it. The area inside Suyana, it's the path is kind of, it's faked a little bit. Oh wait, I haven't got y'all any tunes going. My bad. There we go. If we're even still in the mood for a little bit of Christmas music. It's like I told y'all, now that Christmas is over, I'm like, it could be 4th of July as far as I'm concerned again. I am not a cold weather winter person. Hey, it's Mama Ortega. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sometimes it lets you get rid of that even on elevated, I think, and sometimes it doesn't. Ellie says summer's hit where I live at 115. You know, we kind of cry though, even when we say like, "Oh, I don't want it to snow," or you know, "I don't want it to be cold. I'd rather be hot." But then, as soon as summer gets here, we're like, "Oh my God, I'd give anything if it would just go back to, you know, go back to winter. This is too hot." And these lights, some of these lights are too white. We've got to get them our normal little color here. All these tied in together. Yeah. No, man, I can always do something to get warmer. When it's hot like that, there's nothing you can do. I don't know. I like just being able to walk out to the car in shorts and just jump in it like it's nothing. Can't do that right now. It was 5 here this morning. That was actually the temperature. With the wind chill, it said it was -6. I think the warmest it got today was like 21 at like 2 or 3 o'clock. That ain't for me. Bold said, ideally, I'd live at like 15 degrees all year. Hey, what's up, Firebird? I am with you. I will take the heat any day over the freezing cold. But remember, too, I grew up in Florida, so I am definitely used to some humidity and heat. Drew's going to come in like, "Why are you adding stairs to my building?" Quit. Be all right. Now, that was a good podcast today, though. Knowledgeable bunch of nerds. Drew and I can... We attract the nerds, but we attract smart ones. This is our little Christmas Village City Hall back there, courtesy of Beyond Drew. Hey, Luan. Luan, hi. Let me change the glow on these. And this little fella. Yeah, we actually ended up having a white Christmas here. That is like the... Let's see, I've lived in Tennessee like 15 years, 16 years maybe. I only remember like this happening one other time. So we finally got us a little snow on Christmas. But, I mean, it's pretty stinking treacherous out there today, though. Like, there are cars in ditches, and it's like a mess. I've heard, like, sirens go by all day. It is not too fun out there right now. Oh, there's one. I've got like all these African themed buildings here. And plants. And jungle plants. You know what I could do right there? I could probably... I've got a little blueprint that somebody did with some vehicles. I could probably put like a little truck there or something. Let me see what I've got. We've got the big zoo food truck. I've got the trailer. I've got a van. I wonder how the big... Or just how the big truck would look there. It could be like a food truck or something, getting ready to hand out some Christmas meals for the people. God, you know, that's what it's so terrible. That's what I was thinking about like last night when they said it was, you know, down to 5 degrees. I was thinking, my God, I hope the homeless people, I hope they've opened up some shelters for them or something, or these churches around here have, sometimes the churches around here will open up their sanctuaries just for the night. You know, they have people from the church like stay there overnight just to kind of get the homeless people in out of the cold. Hopefully somebody made that happen last night, because that would be absolutely terrible. Oh, you know what? I know what we can do with this truck, guys. This could be the, like the Christmas tree truck. That may work. They're doing like a little tree giveaways up here or something. We'll get some like wood pallets up here or something. You know, I know it would be ideal if these were unlit, but they really look cool lit. Maybe we could throw in some unlit versions. We can kind of rope these off maybe too. Actually, you know what would probably look better if we fence them off with like the temporary fencing. then you can kind of come down here and get in line and pick your tree out. Rebel says, I have Dal's sheep in my zoo that's stuck in the trading center. She refuses to leave. Bold said, horse people are ridiculous. They will call at me at like 11 p.m. There's nothing wrong with that. They have no boundaries. You know, but that's kind of how our vet is. He's actually from Virginia, but he's also like, he's not just a regular vet. Like, he goes out and helps. He doesn't just stay like at the office. He does farm calls and stuff. And yeah, he said people like for pigs and horses, cattle, they'll call him just like Bold midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And he's, you know, he goes, they definitely pay the bill. But he gets up and goes if he hears it. Good dude. Ah, you know what we could do? I could put the little sacks down at the base of these too. I think, where did I see one of those? There we go. Excuse me, African pot. We need you a moment. I think this will pass as like a little center of town tree farm. Maybe this is like for the people that can't make it out of town. Only thing is, probably gonna have to go ahead and get rid of the zoo food. There we go. They will literally call you on your day off being like, sorry for calling, I know it's your day off. Any netting you could maybe put around laying down trees in like a pile, that would look cool. Yep, that would. Oh, we've got to get some lights across that up there, too. Duh. You know, we could also make this kind of like a part of their package here. When they come set up, I could string some lights over these, too. Yes, yes, we could. Gek is playing Cooking Simulator. That's a little weird. But I like weird. See if I can get this kind of on the right angle for these to meet. course, I would not want to be out looking for a tree out here in this blizzard, but, you know. Where are my little... Here we go. Watch the fence, please, people. Yeah, that's kind of like what Lion Rider was saying. We're, you know, it's kind of like it's a fine line in like complaining and then just like saying, okay, do it yourself then. It's like, but you know, we all understand that development is hard, but I guess kind of like what the guys are saying is if you're in this business and you decide to, you know, you want to make a zoo game, they're just saying make the best one possible then. You know, if you don't think you can do it, then don't try it. And you know, we all agree that, well, I mean, at least I agree that we've got an extremely fun game, but you know, just like everything, anything can face scrutiny and can, you know, be worked on better. And it's like I've always told Heather too. I'm like, if we didn't say anything, if you didn't get frustrated, at least every once in a while, you probably don't care about said subject enough to complain about it. So we just, you know, I just know when I'm giving feedback and stuff, you know, it's coming from a good place. But yeah, that's, and you know, then you've got Bold's point too, and I think that's what a lot of the guys are saying. You know, Mike and them. It's not that if you're going to set out to make a zoo game, then let's do that. Don't just, you know, give it the old college try. If you're a group of modders and, you know, there's no budget behind it, but if you're like a multi-million-dollar development and, you know, 500-600 employees with, you know, probably at the beginning a good amount of those 500 or 600 actually, you know, developing the game, we're just saying, you know, take it serious and try not to come up with a bunch of excuses and cut corners. Or, like Bold said, we can't do that. Why? I know it's incredibly easy for me to say why. Why? But, yeah, sometimes I'm like, why? Whoops, more tropical plants. We can trade that out with, actually we'll trade it out with one of the lit guys. Kind of help this pop a little more over here. I like those better when they're kind of like kissed by snow a little bit than just being the regular green. Cyberpunk can change the size of their junk, but I can't recolor this wall. You know, that's my biggest nitpicky thing, is just there's so much stuff that I want to be recolorable, and it's not. Like, there's so many cool things I think I could make work out if I just had the right color option. It was good to hear from Jonty though today, wasn't it? That's always fun when that nerd jumps on. Let me see. What can I hide? Yeah, always fun to hear from old John. He does have some good insight, and he's like, you know, actually been there and has talked to the programming team, and, you know, he like knows some of those guys. Oh, I know. I know, bold lion rider. I could go to a college and like give a presentation on give a presentation on Planet Zoo. At least the building aspect. Okay, one of my favorite lights to kind of really help an area are these little guys right here from the aquatic pack. They really pack a good punch. And they just have a real warm kind of tone to them. Really, really warm glow. And you can hide them easy too. Oh yeah, truly, truly, the zoo community is just as passionate for the animals as like the theme park community was for Planet Coaster, and probably even more so. I think the the zoo community, this was their dream game. I hope it didn't disappoint a lot of them. But I don't know, it just seems like these DLCs, they just kind of die quicker and quicker nowadays, you know? It's like you get your little week fix in, and then you're kind of back to playing your old games. Just like the standing power of or the longevity of the packs is just, I don't know if our attention spans are, just really low, or, but yeah, we just kind of, seems like interest is lost quicker. I do like this little elevated market, though. We could eat some ribbons and bows up. Sorry, Mr. Elephant, you are a little out of place in Christmas Town. As long as DLC keeps coming out, I'll keep playing, and I'm so torn when they do because I would rather have more animals than build pieces, but then I find myself using the build items more. Yeah, I am definitely more of a build person. I wish that's really the only downer for me for the aquatic pack was the build pieces were toned back to like 170 or whatever. So that's really my biggest complaint culprit for the aquatic pack. I just wish they would have fleshed out the scenery a little more. But I mean, look, we're using lighting and all that right now from it. That's an empty shell. I gotta get something in there. And you guys really liked when I added the seals and the penguins to Suyana. That was fun. That was fun. The build pieces to me were less than normal, but to me far more useful than any of the other 3 packs combined. That's a good point. I find myself using a lot of a lot of pieces from the Australia pack. Seems like in Suyana particularly. So the Australia pack was pretty cool. And then, of course, the Arctic pack is cool, but seems like it's only really useful to me, this time of year, right now. Then, once this is over and we move on, I find I just don't use it. It just doesn't, kind of goes out of style for me. Can kind of go out of style. Fake rocks, placeable waterfalls, new lettering, dyeable wood walls. I'd rather take all of that over 250 plus art. Yeah. FlexiColor rocks, absolute game changer for me. Like from what we're able to design out of that now. Incredible. Is it bad? I don't even know if we'll get animals in this build. I just don't know. I mean, maybe if Herman puts down some reindeer somewhere, but that really wasn't my goal with this. It was just more of like, let's just build a Christmas village. Yes, Allie, the fake rocks absolutely saved us. That's a good point, because I just don't know. Phew, whoops, I accidentally deleted the truck with all that. I just do not know what I would do. I mean, what I would do with that pack if it wasn't for the fake rocks. But the swimming mechanic does excite me. Like that whole, like what could come of that. That's got me excited. Yeah, I could do maybe like a little petting zoo sheep deal. Dun, dun, dun. People beg. I don't know. Frontier usually they pretty much stick to their initial plan. They do not deviate too much from that, it seems. I was really actually surprised you guys got them to reverse the polar bear requirement. Remember the big stink that kind of caused when that all went down? That was kind of strange. They don't normally do that. So Rudolph doesn't come crashing into the customs building. K-Soil's here! The Legend of Zoo Tycoon has carried most of us into this game / fan base. This game could get there, but I don't know. Yeah, Zoo Tycoon 2. Huge following. Very active modding community. Eben does not think we are getting a Planet Coaster 2, at least anytime soon. But Lion Rider thinks that there's not a good chance of a Jurassic World Evolution 2 coming. Lion Rider has heard that Universal did not renew Frontiers, kind of like the IP license. So I don't know if they're giving up on Jurassic World Evolution, like as far as a sequel goes, or not. Interesting stuff. And then, of course, like we said today, Frontier's kind of moving in the direction of that. The big F1 launches and... So I don't know what they'll have up their sleeve for 2021. And plus with the whole, kind of like the collective office working from home, I just don't know. We do not know what 2021 holds for our Frontier buddies. Interesting times. I like Drew's little city hall setting down at the end there. That's pretty cool. Drew also, let me see, he brought in a house. Yeah, and it's exactly like Jonty was saying with Frontier now, with it's like from a business standpoint, where are you gonna pour your resources in? Little niche type of games like this, or massive multi-million-dollar F1 type titles. I mean, I know it kind of sucks to look at it that way, but from our standpoint, I think we just kind of need to try to be realistic, Drew did a really good job on that house. Down. It was a shame that dev company Blue Fang closed in 2011, as I understand it. They were largely responsible for the success of Zoo Tycoon 1 and 2. Yep, old Blue Fang. Well, the giant games that we all know and love are still crap anymore, so please be kind to us little nerds with games like this. For real. Like, there's still a passion out there for smaller projects like this. But I guess it's just kind of like everything with growth. Growth opens up the doors to new possibilities. Some good and bad, and in Frontier's case, I mean, look at this little success like this landed them, you know, deals like F1. We can't knock them for that. Dun, 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 dun. I like those street lights, but I just love how these little guys glow so much better. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Allie. This, the aquatic pack lighting is killer. We're going to put some rocks over here. Drew's little family is not going to be sledding down. It's not going to be sledding down this, is he? Kind of cap off their little yard over here, because this will probably be the farthest out house. Let me show you all. Drew also did. I just don't know where I'll put it over here. Might have to just put it out in town somewhere, but he also did a really cool looking. I didn't see the finished product, but he did a really awesome looking ski repair shop. Here it is. Kind of don't want to disturb where the reindeers are. But Drew's little... Yeah, see, that kind of encroaches on Santa's a little too much. Ski and skate repair. Could have his little repair shop kind of right here at this turn. There we go. That's a good little spot for it. Very nice. Gotta get rid of the long grass here. Yeah, that was a stinking nice little building he did. Ski and skate repair. Oh, he lit the, I didn't even notice he lit the roof. That's awesome. Good job there, Drew. Drew kind of looks like Dale Earnhardt Jr., doesn't he? I think so. I'm going to tell him that next time I see him. All right, we were able to fit in all 3 of Drew's little pieces. Cool, cool. I didn't want to have to like reject Drew. Could you imagine like, oh, dude, I can't use any of this. Get this trash out of here. Or old Drew. See, Basic Builder agrees with me. He looks like Dale Jr. And then my buddy Herman, he sent me a screenshot of kind of, I don't even know, I might have messed him up with the train track kind of coming through here. Maybe not if it's up in the air. I know he was trying to get the train to actually go like over or like near the waterfall or over the waterfall. We may have messed Herman up. I don't even know if I can use his. We'll figure out something though. He's making a reindeer habitat, I know. Just wonder if I could bend the railroad track through this road now. I've kind of got to be a little, you know, kind of have to remember that a little bit too if we're going to do the whole train thing. If we want it to look right. Oh yeah, guys, please like the stream. Cut me a little slack here. I don't know. This may work. I might have to fiddle with it a little bit, but let's just see here. There we go. We want it like just high enough to where the bolts kind of disappear. Didn't turn enough. Bold's probably like, yeah, I wonder how many people would get killed on this street and like sue Christmas Town and they'd have to close the whole town down. And then Silver Fox would be like helping these people with their litigations and all their claims to shut me down. No, Heather just uses me as like good background music. She's probably in zoo right now. That does look pretty stinking cool though, with the track on the track kind of on the road, doesn't it? Isn't that cool? I didn't get it over as much as last time though, because last time my little deer here was not being affected. Whoa, how much crap did I select here? Come over this way just a hair, fella. Come on, let's see this test come through town here. I mean, I split this path pretty good. It's about like it's almost just in as much as in the middle as I could. He's coming through here kind of fast though. Let me see if I can slow him down to a little bit to like 5. That seems like a little more respectable speed through town and like enough for you to get like elderly people and small children out of the way. They could just get in there and we could pretend. I like your thinking, Allie. You know what would look cool too if I could do a I was gonna say, you know what would be cool if I could have one right behind it and have one like just one little shoot off here to like Santa's little area and just have a little like a block right here, like the train could come in, load up, and then take off or unload. That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if I could. Better have those signs posted. Sometimes it's just it's tough to get these lined up when you try to do this, and then one station, you know, I'd probably hide. Let's get up here where I can see if I can line this up right. Whoops. Come over here a little bit for me, please. Let's try that. Right here where I kind of shortened the length a little, yes. And then I must have turned it that way just a hair. And then we tried to straighten it back up here. Did I lengthen that or shorten that? Because it's a little off right there, isn't it? Let's go back a minute. So that is still kind of right on. It's kind of weird, isn't it? You can't just get it completely. Which, I mean, it's going to turn off here in a minute anyway, but that's just kind of weird that I can't get it. You'd think I could get it a little closer than that. That kind of brings it back pretty close. But then it's kind of too long to make the turn. Interesting. Ha! Still pretty cool. Kind of branches off like that, isn't it? Still a pretty cool. Christmas Town is a no lawsuit zone. Enter at your own risk. Yes, we will have them sign waivers before they even enter the town. Right? Sorry, town policy. There's too much at stake for Christmas Town. There we go, Bold. What do you think of our split track here? Like a little track comes over here to Santa Claus and drops him off supplies and stuff if need be. Makes a lot of toys. Probably go through a lot of product. That's all I can say. If they can't wear coats to Christmas Town, they don't get to complain if they get hit by a train. There we go. I would just advise keeping your feet back if you're going to set at these benches. And maybe not park your bicycle right there. Another point to waver. Use all benches in Christmastown at your own risk. Christmastown cannot guarantee the safety when you occupy a bench. You release Christmastown from all liability from the creation of Earth to present. You got Drew's light show over here kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. But I'll let it be. SST, S-Daddy Standard Time, where his 8-minute warning is really like 3 hours. Yes, the free-roaming polar bears do fall under our jurisdiction, and we are waived from all maulings and interactions that may occur with the polar bears. Hey, you know, I do have a guy designing me because, you know, I was thinking like what would be some good, like, you know, Bold was talking about merch shirts and stuff. I was thinking a cool idea would be some actual project shirts that I've done. So I've got a guy designing me a Suyana Zoo shirt and a Pine Creek Zoo shirt. So, you know, you all could have these shirts and it'll look like, you know, people could ask you like, where's Suyana Zoo at? Or where's Pine Creek Zoo at? Where did you go? And then you'll have to explain yourself. But hopefully he sends me back a good... He's still kind of working on the sketch, but he said he'd send me a sketch before he colored it and all that. But yeah, I might have some actual zoo projects shirts. I thought that'd be really cool. Bolt said I would buy the shit out of a Suyana Zoo shirt. See, that's what I'm saying. I figure a lot of my little nerds here would like that kind of merchandise where it's almost like Easter egg. You just kind of have to, if you know, you know. And then wouldn't that be cool? You guys like actually tweeting back at me or like posting it on Instagram. I got an S. Dan Wolf shirt. Here's a Suyana Zoo or a Pine Creek Zoo shirt. Be cool. You know, that would be kind of cool. Just make a giant enclosure and kind of put some little things in here like that could roam around. It'd be cool. Yeah, that's what's cool about like about thinking of shirt design and stuff. Like, I mean, of course, you know, still do like the S. Dan Wolf stuff and all that, but like to really have some good, if you know, you know type, you know, as far as the community goes, I think that puts a cooler spin on like merch. Trying to think of what's another good idea we could kind of jump into next. Do you think we should I save this until I kind of see what Herman has got planned and jump over into Suyana for a little bit and let me show you guys around and show you Bold's signs and all that. We could just save this and jump into that a minute. I'm always going to have one comment, though, like when this is over, and it's going to be, somebody's going to say, this doesn't look like a snow build. And I'm like, dude, you sat here an hour and a half and watched us build on the snow. Chill. Bold said, I love if you know type merch, because if you see one in the world, it's like, did we just become best friends? I know, I'm like that too. Like, I saw, like, even like this girl passed me a couple days ago, and she had like a D20 sticker on the back of her car. And I was like, D&D nerd. If you know, you know. Like, you know, a lot of people would be like, what's that little weird, is that a 20-sided dice? But if you know, you know. That's cool. You know, there are a few people out there that have an SDan Wolf magnet on their refrigerator right now. Like a year ago, I had like 20 magnets. I still have a few of them. I had like 20 magnets shipped to me. They're the SDan Wolf style that has like the little guy with his hand on his face, and it's SP Ridley made it for me. Yeah, we actually have it as a little custom emoji. It says man or wolf, you decide. And I had that made into a magnet. So like Beyond Drew and Claire, John T, like a bunch of them, they have an SDan Wolf magnet on their on their fridge right now, out there in the world somewhere. I was sending them to the Netherlands. I got a buddy in Germany wanted one. I've sent one to Las Vegas. So yes, there are some SDan Wolf magnets out there in the wild. Check this out, Bold. I brought in your blueprint you sent me, but until I decide what I want to, until we decide what we want to go inside, I still kind of have the construction walls up. Like something's happening, but it's not quite ready yet. Isn't that cool? I got a message from my mentor once. He was teaching in the Netherlands, and a girl was wearing a Bold shirt, and he stopped the whole clinic to take a pic and was like, how did you get that? That's cool. Yeah, so this is Suyana's, like, it's going to be its newest little building right here. Doesn't that look cool? Kind of fit, like, sitting in that spot, and even when you come up here to the top of the road, like when you're looking over towards the chimpanzees, like it sinks down. It's a huge building, but it sinks down into the jungle here, like perfect. Almost like a new huge theater type area. Oh, and here's the sign that Bold had custom made for me. Is that not badass? Kind of sitting here, kind of like at the base of the lagoon in Jaguar Falls. It's just so cool to finally have a sign. Like it's really just giving the place like some identity. That's a panty dropper sign right there. Yes. Oh, and check this out. She also made me a custom restaurant sign. If you didn't catch this last time, Tusker's Bar and Grill. Is that not cool? Yes. Somebody asked me, they said, Do your elephants never move? And you know what? Honestly, since I put this Jeep in here, they don't. They just stand here now. Which, I mean, I guess is not a bad thing because they're kind of always, like, picturesque standing right here. But, yeah, I put that in, like, right there, and they just stay here. And I was looking, I'm pretty sure I checked this, but, yeah, they can still make their way all around the exhibit. But I put that Jeep there, and they just stopped. Let's delete it and see if they move. It is the Jeep. That's the most they've moved in like a month. Well, I do, if we don't keep the Jeep there, I did find a really cool elephant statue on the workshop I could put there. I wish we had bigger elephant statues than what we have. It's like there's a little wooden statue, but that Jeep looked good there. But that was it. When you put that Jeep there, they stop. So I don't know if it's something programmed in them to where they want to be near the, if they're programmed to be near the Jeeps. Okay, he's still walking. Okay, he's going to the other side over here. Drinking. Yeah, Allie, there you go. If you want good animal views, get you a transport ride, sink it into the ground and hide it, cover it up, and they kind of just stand near it and they don't leave it. It's kind of sad, but if you need some good screenshots and you want them to come to it. Let's see if he leaves. No, they kind of stand right here. Interesting. Maybe it's because they're jerks who like to hold up the trucks on rides. Yeah. But that, I think I have to leave the Jeep, though, because that just looks too stinking cool. So, I think it might have been Combat Wombat told me that it would look cool if I had elephant footprints going up through here. But do we actually have an elephant footprint kind of sign? What's it called? Is it elephant? I didn't think we actually had. See, we've got all this stuff, but I don't think we have an elephant foot, do we? I'd have to, like, create my own. Ew. I think little elephants look cool. But yeah, he keeps mentioning that to me. He's like, man, that would look so much cooler if you did the elephant footprints up through there. And I thought about it, but I'm like, I don't think there are. I think they're just the little wolf, like the little wolf footprints. Yeah, they are round, but I was like wondering, like, don't their little toes still stick out? Kind of like that, maybe? Like little elephant feet? Combat Wombat will lose his damn mind. Ah, with 4 toes. How, I just wonder, like... Like that, kinda, maybe? Let me see your little toes, ma'am. Yeah, you're right. It looks cooler with the 3, but they definitely have 4. Still pretty cool, though. Can I look at your feet, sir? That's cool. Bigger soul circle. I bet you all didn't know we'd be learning about elephant feet in stream tonight, did you? Elephants do in fact have 4 toes. Well, no, the only problem with that is you're too big. It's like that right there seems like the perfect size, but it's just kind of tough to make the toes believable. Jump, 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 jump. Three small circles. Someone Google elephant track. We could just leave it at the 3, and then whoever knows. But I probably would most definitely be called out. Somebody would say, hey, wait a minute. That is still pretty cute, though, isn't it? He had a good suggestion on that. The little elephant footprints kind of leading through here. That was cute. We'll leave them. It's okay. You all just don't tell everybody that elephants have 4 toes, and we'll keep this between us. Allie will be in this park like a week from now being like, can't believe this idiot only did 3 toes. See, here's our little marketplace we just came from. No Christmas trees here, though. No Christmas trees in Suyana. Yeah, there you go, Silver Fox. Sorry, I'm a wildlife biologist. I'm programmed to nerd about animals. That's a good thing. Oh, Allie, what do you think about our little giraffe valley here? Didn't that come out cooler than how we had it before? Their whole little area here. That's just a lot more fun now. Ultimate, no! Did you know elephants have 4 toes? Yeah, this is a fun little spot. I love just coming down here and watching them for a little bit. This area, it just came out killer. Somebody said, though, that like after I built this, somebody in the comments said that Suyana was losing its jungle vibe. But, you know, you kind of have to have some open spots, you know? I think it's still pretty jungly. Not the super rare 3-toed elephant, only native to this small section of jungle. Uh-oh. You know what I've done at some point? I have deleted some rock work. Tuh! I wonder what I clicked on to make that happen. I mean, I saved this version to the workshop, but that's a little weird. What did I delete that would have gotten rid of all that rock work? It was Drew. Yeah, Drew's not even in here yet. Well, the only thing I'll have to do, though, is when I download it back, I'll have to put bolds. I'll have to get this little part put back in, but that's about all I've done. Because remember, we haven't worked in this in almost like 2 weeks now? Week and a half, 2 weeks? But yeah, I must have clicked on something and I deleted the rock work. That's weird. Weird, weird, weird. But speaking of weird, my little weirdos, I guess I'll probably go ahead and let you all go. I've kept you here for like 2 hours now. We will wrap up, and when do you guys think I should stream, like, tomorrow? Should I get up and maybe do a morning stream and then do an evening stream just later on? The only thing about Sundays, I like to do earlier streams because when I go in with Drew and Mass Bandit and Jonty and all them to do the D&D stuff, it starts at 8 o'clock my time. And I like to kind of, have a little bit of a break and not just have to jump right, because it's usually like a 3-hour session with them. So I don't like to get done right at 7 and then only have like a quick hour to eat and get ready and then have to jump right back on. So maybe we'll do I don't know. I don't want to mess up Drew's stream either. I think he has a stream. Let me see if he does. I think he has a stream set for tomorrow. Because I thought his thing said the 27th. Did it not? I do not see that he has anything scheduled. But if he does, it would be at 12. Yeah, that might be good. Maybe I'll try to do like between 2 and 3 p.m. stream tomorrow. And that really helps out the European folks too. So it's not like, we miss out on them, like Linda and all of them, because it's like, okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's like going on 2 o'clock in the morning over there. So if we do it at like 2, it puts us a little closer to like 7 at their time. So, maybe we'll try that. Maybe try like a 2:30 stream tomorrow. As long as I don't think I have anything I have to get into or anywhere I have to be, but if not, we'll plan on streaming like probably between then. Like, I don't know if we'll bust in on Drew or catch the back part of his, but it'll be okay. When is there going to be an SDAN Discord? I don't know. A lot of people ask me that. That could be kind of fun. Might have to check into it. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll roll this outro and I will leave you all to it. You have a good evening. And I'll catch you guys most likely tomorrow. See you guys.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. We speak, but oh, nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me? Or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow